Hello, everyone. This is Paul Braswell. Let me give you my introduction, baby. When you hear that bell, baby, you know something amazing is about to happen, or there will be some powerful, explosive information that you are about to hear. Now, this is an art chit chat and chew moment. And this moment is based on this video is based on my experience with collecting art for the past 25 years. And I created Art Chit Chat and Chew, which is basically a resource place to get some education regarding art. It could be regarding appraisal, insurances, it could be documentation, gifting, those sort of things. And then I've also founded Art, Health, and Healing, which is a nonprofit organization that uses art as a therapeutic tool to assist individuals with chronic medical conditions. Now, this is an art chit chat and chew moment, baby. Truly it is. Now, like I said, I've been collecting art for the past 25 years. And what you see behind me is some of the art that I've collected. And for those of you who purchase art, hopefully you will not experience this. That's why I titled it An Art Collector or an Art Buyer's or Consumer's Nightmare. Now, when you purchase art, like what you see behind me, I consider this like a basic framing. And for me, I feel that basic framing does not take away the art. It doesn't overpower the art. So with basic framing, in my opinion, you see the art before you see the frame. Now I'm going to show you an example of artwork that is considered, believe it's considered custom framing. And it's kind of heavy, so I'm not going to be holding it too long. So this piece here, this is considered custom framing. Now, when you first look at it, you see where, in my opinion, that the first thing when your eyes land on it is this frame. And then the image comes second. Where if you have something like what I call basic framing, like let's say this. And actually, this is by an artist out of New York, Andrew Nichols. I'll give him a shout. See, this is basic framing. So, in my opinion, you see the artwork versus the image. And again, let me hold it up so you can see. So this is basically is about when you're purchasing artwork that's framed from an artist or from whomever, you may want to ask these kind of questions or be concerned about what we're going to discuss. And see, this is kind of heavy compared to this. The top, I would say, is basic framing, where you see it does not, you see the art first, I'll put it that way. And the bottom one, oh my God, it's heavy. You see all this, I call it bling first, it's heavy too. So, with that being said, that thing was heavy. So, I'm in the process of preparing my estate for my art collection. And for those of you who have not thought about it, seriously consider it. Because, you know, there's something burned, this house burns down to the ground that I'm currently residing in. I have my artwork documented, insured, and appraised. So I'm running out of space. So I decided that I would begin taking, deframing some of the art that I have, that I purchased from artists, and put it into like an archive or I want to say archive, archival type folder, an archival type folder to protect the art. So with that being said, I removed the frame and the glass from this particular artist. Now, I was surprised to find that once I took the frame off and the backing off, that this is what I found. Look at that. See this? See how it's, I'm having trouble getting this off. See this part? And if this was on the artwork, it would peel, it would damage it, so to speak. So, you know what, while I was thinking to myself, this may be a good art chit chat and chew moment for those of you who purchase art or those of you who frame art. Beware. You want to use materials that are, I believe it's called like non-adhesive. You wouldn't use like the regular, do I have any right here? Like, I don't know, tape that you want to tape something up against the wall with. There's a special kind of tape, I believe it's non-adhesive, where it does not stick to the art. Non-adhesive. I'm not sure what this particular artist used, but this here, this, see here, this is the artwork, and I can't, and I think this, I think it's a, hopefully you can see it. This is here, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm afraid because I don't want to cut it. So what I think I'm going to do, and this is, if that is up, then I'm doing it live. So I'm gonna cut across here, like here, to see, to make sure it's, I don't know. I really don't know what, oh, that was smooth with this, but I don't think I should have to do that. I feel like, you know, for the money that we spend in buying art, well, it's $2 or $10, and we decide to unframe it for whatever reason, then it should be in mint condition. Now, for me, I don't consider this in mint condition because it's brown and like stains and stuff are on it, so you don't know what's behind the frame when you get it. So if you decide to unframe it, surprise, surprise. So here, now I'm using this. I don't know if this would be a good idea for you or not, but, and see, here, I'm just trying to figure out the best way. And see, look at this. See how this is attached to this artwork. See how this is attached to that artwork. So if I, oh no, actually it's not attached. See, that's there. So maybe he did use it. Maybe he did. I'm trying to, it's starting. I'm trying to, this part I can rip. Okay, now I'm down to this piece. So now, and see this kind of tape. I don't know if this is the proper, I don't know. Because I have unframed stuff before, artwork before. And look, see how it's, hopefully you can see. See how it's peeling? Peeling. It's peeling it. And see, I'm trying to, maybe, I don't know. It's just pulling, it's pulling some of the back off. This is not, I don't know. I'm glad this was a gift, because I would be, look at that. Hopefully you can see it. Look at that. Hopefully you can see it. Look at that. Oh God, hopefully you, it's ripping. I don't know. It's ripping part of, I don't know what this is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute. It's tearing, you see, in between. Hopefully you can see in between here. It's tearing some of it. It's tearing some of it on here. Maybe. I don't know. But there's no way. It's just, this is not adhesive tape. Nope. This is like removing the backing. Maybe he used Scotch tape or something. Or whoever framed it. Use a tape. I don't know. But I would be pissed. I would call this particular artist. It was like, look, I have to rip off the back. I mean, I don't know if it's still, you know what? I basically have had enough of this. I've had enough of this. And this is an original. So I don't know if this would be any good or not. Because I don't know. You know, for it to be I would have to talk to my appraiser that I use for my artwork, because the appraiser usually check to see what kind of condition is it in. And I would rate this condition poor, because this, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. Well, I guess you saw this live and in living color. And actually, I'm going to go to our Chit Chat and Chew Facebook page and list this also. Wow. I'm so glad this was a gift. Because if it wasn't and I paid for it, believe me, I would be calling this particular artist. And actually, I will send him a copy of this video so that he can see whether or not he framed it or he had a company frame it. But I would tell him, yeah, they would pay for this. Because in my opinion, they destroyed the artwork. Yes, in my opinion. And if you like what I did so far, is I'm disgusted with this. I'm just disappointed and disturbed and disbelief. Really? This is destructive. Oh, I'm using a lot of D's. Destructive. Oh, they demolished it, damaged it. Do you hear what I'm saying? This is most likely is going into the what? Dumpster / trash. Like and share, please. Beware when you buy an artwork that's framed. Ask the question. And if you find out that it is, or they led you to believe that it was not, or that it was, or you make sure you get their phone numbers and stuff, and you contact them and you show them the end result. Yes. Thank you so much.